What's up?
Something to drink? You want something to eat?
I would like water if you've got it.
I don't have it.
Eventually.
What else you want?
I'm fine. Where are you going?
Huh?
Are you going somewhere?
I hadn't really thought about it.
No, then I'm
You're hungry for
then I'm fine.
a sandwich or something?
No, if there's some lying around, then fine. But I'm good. I need another camera.
There's one. I just put one in your truck.
Yeah.
The tower.
Does it have power?
It's not my
If it
responsibility.
if
I'm
it
helping you out, dude. Don't ask me the question.
if it's got power, then I'll take it.
It's not for me to decide.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on. I'm on. Thank you. Oh, is there something else? Dang. All right, good afternoon, whatever, ladies and gentlemen. That was the quickest I've ever set up, and I'm still missing camera 2. But we'll make do. Just came from soccer. We're starting now. We've got to get this game in before the rain comes. And I'm good to go except for camera 2. But if I can get an HDMI cord, I can give us a second camera. But I've got more important things to worry about right now. Macy Austin facing Alexis Wilds. First pitch. Ball 1. And we are underway. I am MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. I'll be bringing you the action today awkwardly. Doing the live stats. Controlling this camera. I should back out. I need to back out in case she puts it in play. We just had soccer end, so I had to run over here because this was a reschedule. Nobody cares. They just want you just want the product, right? You don't care how you get it. The defense for the Pioneers, Wilds in the circle, Ryan behind the plate, Carter at first, Shelby Snelling at second, Audrey Dengis at third, Morgan Fouch at short, London Fiorella in left, Cordelia Hanger in center, Kelly Dumas in right. And I have it on decent authority that Kelly Dumas might hit right-handed for the first time in college today. A little pop, let it go foul, no touch, foul ball. Between innings, I'll settle in. What is this? 1 and 3? Oh. Gets the bunt down. It's going to be a circus for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Megan Keller, the shortstop. Takes one right down the chute for a strike. It's 0-1. Usually I have a second camera and it'll be like right here. And then when they put it in play, I'll have another camera that's back further. So I'm just kind of split the difference when I have one. But I'll get that second one. Don't you worry. Foul ball. What just happened? She strike out? Hooray. Did he call that last pitch a strike? I don't even have replays set up. Let me hold on. Hold on. I look down. Lexi Duncan is the third baseman. The lineup for Park: Austin at second, Tolbert in left, Keller at short, Duncan the 4-hole at third. Change up. Brooks the 5-hole behind the plate, Schroeder in right batting 6th, Rao the pitcher batting 7th, Ramirez at first batting 8th, and Protzman the center fielder batting 9th. The 2-2. Grounded to first. Nice backhand by Carter. And gets there. Alright, let me figure myself out here. I gotta do this so that this camera can shoot right through my other one. Softball was waiting on me to get back from soccer, and so when I got here I said, I'll be ready by the anthem, go ahead. And they took me up on it. Is that even enough? Not quite. It's close though. I should have jumped off this scaffold. I've got the same view you do right now. I'm literally touching the camera that's you're looking through. I'm not loving this graphic placement. What do we think? That's probably better, right?
Leading off, the bottom of the first for the Pioneers, center field, number 19, Cordelia Hanger.
Cordelia Hanger leads off for the Pioneers. Squares to bunt. Bunts through it, and it's 0-1. She is facing Rao. I don't have any stats pulled up. Drilled into center field. That gets down. The leadoff base runner for the Pioneers.
Batting second, left field, number 4, London Fiorella.
What am I missing here? We have an out. She stepped out of the box. What? Good Lord. I am way behind. If I can't look and see what's going on. I gotta go back. Three and 0 to Fiorella. Apparently Hanger was out of the box. I'm just guessing. I wasn't watching at all.
Batting third, shortstop, number 11, Morgan Fouch.
Morgan Fouch batting third. The lineup is Hanger, Fiorella, Fouch, Ryan, Dengis, Gordon, Carter, Dumas, Snelling. Fouch singles. Man, it would have been nice to not have Hanger called out on that play.
Batting fourth, catcher number 10, Emma Ryan.
Emma Ryan been crushing the ball lately. They're just going to get the one. That brings up Audrey Dinges.
Batting fifth, third base number 8, Audrey Denges.
I think it might be better if I could just stay here and then zoom out quickly. Called strike one. But between innings, I'm going to get down from the scaffold, and it's going to seem like the world's coming to an end. Like earthquakes and whatnot. But do not fret. It's just a large man getting down from a scaffold. Whoop. Take her easy. Take it easy. I know I have the cord I need right behind me in my Jeep, so I'm going to find what I'm looking for, and I will get you camera 2. Oh, a little sauce from the music department. A little Here Comes the Boom action. Woo, good take. Full count, runners will be off on the release. And the Pioneers trying to do some damage here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded. For Emma Gordon.
Batting sixth, designated player number 3, Emma Gordon.
I did hear. We'll talk about it later, I guess. Slashed foul. Officially, we will not have KK for the rest of the season. KK Bayless. That was feared and assumed, but now it is in stone. Grounded. Oh, I nailed that. All right. Ground out to third. I'll be back.
For the Pioneers.
I'm sort of back. Courtney Brooks takes ball 1. Whoa! She's laughing. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. I have that replay. Hold on. We'll show that a lot, I think. Let me fix this other camera. Just hold on. I got it. I got that. I got the replay. That was insane. Let me back this up. Camera 1 is here. That's schwacked into deep center. That was not deep center at all.
Batting 8, first base, number 30,
Alyssa Ramirez. London Fiorella was eating turf way longer than she should have been. Like, usually if you like dive face first and you catch the turf, you kind of flip over, but she was like doing a face plant headstand. I have to see it again. I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at. Hanger and Fiorella are still talking about it. Oh, she's scorpioned big time. Strike 3. Alright, we gotta get this replay. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Check this out. What?
We have no score.
Oh, that had to hurt and taste bad and smell weird. She's like, I can't. I'm not even going to get the ball. You got to come help me. That is bananas. I think we might have to slow it down. Oh my god. I mean, that's like, that could have been really dangerous. They were up and laughing about it immediately, so we can laugh at it, I guess. I mean, one more time. This is just... I mean, if you watch the show Ridiculousness, which I've had a video that made that show. Okay, I'm good. I think.
First base, number 18, Brianna Carter.
Wow. Okay, Brianna Carter. Ridiculousness is a clip show on MTV. I wouldn't recommend it as a responsible adult. Called strike one on Carter. Faith-based institution and all. But grounded to short. No! Juggle safe. I think I'm going to go E3 on that.
Batting eighth, right field, number 20, Kelly Dumont.
She is batting right-handed. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on, people. Scores to bunt, gets it down. Successful sacrifice.
Batting ninth, second base, number 2, Shelby Snelling.
Thank you. Thank you. I've never. Oh. Ball. We're struggling. I've never caught a flying Pop-Tart before. That's a different experience. I think it's 1-1, but I'm not 100%. Little tapper Carter hits to third as the pitcher does not even consider getting that runner, and there are 2 down.
Center field, number 19, Cordelia Hanger.
I've got a Smucker's Uncrustables right here that I was just given. In the chat, should I or should I not partake of my first Uncrustable? My dad and younger brother, who's like almost 40 now, he's going to be 39 this year. But my dad is, I don't know, 72 or something. Out at first. They eat them all the time, and I just find the idea of them kind of abhorrent. I gotta figure out who made this play here. Third baseman to the second baseman.
One error, one runner left. And after 2 complete innings, we're tied at 0.
But I got some other snacks here. I came straight from soccer. We had 2 soccer games right into softball. Anyway, so the show Ridiculousness on MTV. My son when he was in 5th grade 2 years ago, whenever he would come out to the car for pickup line, he would sprint to the car and wipe out.
Leading off the top of the third for the Pirates and batting ninth, center field number 25, Hillary Trotman.
To be funny, because he's really athletic and coordinated. That's drilled into deep left center field. Dropped in the warning track for a double. I think I couldn't quite make out what happened. I couldn't tell. I just assume it's a double. Ran all the way to the fence. So my wife says, "Hey, have you seen Jalen do his pratfalls when you pick him up from school?" And I'm like, "Oh, I haven't picked him up in a while."
Second base number 3, Macy Austin.
That misses inside, 2-0. So I break out my phone when I went to pick up my son the next time, and he walks to the car. He sees me with my phone and trips and falls. Called strike. Changing that to an E8. I'm getting word from people with better angles.
Left field number 14, Jay
So let me change this double to an E8. I'll get this story out by the end of this game, I promise. Fouled away. So the next day I pick up my son again, and he runs to the car and completely wipes out, just eats it right on his chest. Next day, same thing. Different falls. I mean, similar falls every time, but sort of different. And I would post them on Facebook. I'm like, here, Jalen did it again today. And people are like, dude, you got to put these all together and make a compilation. Popped up. Fouch is there. 2 down.
shortstop number 33, Megan Keller.
So I did that. I put them all together in a compilation with my video editing skills. And I put it out on Twitter and Facebook. And it went insane. My phone did not stop lighting up for a whole week. I think she was basically settled under it, but it went off of her glove. I couldn't tell from my angle. I think it's 2-0. And it got 3.7 million views on Twitter. And then Jalen and Jacoby is a TV show on ESPN with Jalen Rose. 2-1. Called strike. And they have a segment called Jalen of the Week, because Jalen is kind of a rare name, relatively. The 2-2. Fouled away. So my Jalen was the Jalen of the Week, and they showed this video, and they broke it down a little bit and talked about it. And what was interesting is that when the producer emailed me and said, hey, we'd like to use your video for Jalen and Jacoby, I was like, wow, that's cool. Because Jalen is adopted. And when we adopted him, his name was spelled Jaylan. And we didn't really like that. He was 3 years old, so we couldn't just change his name, Full count. Popped up. Fouch fights off a defender to haul that in. And we go to the bottom of the third. So I was like, hey, when we... let's change the spelling of his name to Jalen, like Jalen Rose, right? He's the most famous Jalen. I wasn't a Jalen Rose fan or anything. I didn't care about the Michigan Fab Five or follow his career or anything, but I know who Jalen Rose is, of course, as a sports person. So I said that. I go, hey, that's cool that Jalen Rose is doing my son, because my... specifically, when we changed his name, we said to look like, for the spelling to look like Jalen Rose. And they read that on the air, and it was cool, and Jalen Rose kind of talked about it a little bit. So for that month or so, it was insane. Like, Jalen got interviewed at his school, and what was my point of all this? Oh, ridiculousness. So finally, I heard that it was on the show Ridiculousness. It's a clip show of famous videos, viral videos, and they talk about it and break it down a little bit. But I didn't know which show it was on, so I had to binge watch Ridiculousness for weeks. I probably watched 3 weeks, 3 full seasons, because they do several seasons and 25, 30 shows each season. So he was on Ridiculousness, and that show, the logo for that show is the London Fiorella scorpion, is what they call that move when you wipe out and you just eat it with your face like Fiorella did. So that's what led into that story. That misses outside as a strike. Okay, so this guy's a slow caller again. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you missed it, London Fiorella almost made a spectacular catch. It's outside, man. That's got to be outside. Come on. 1 and 2. Almost made a spectacular catch, but kind of fell in her face and scorpioned. Grounded up the middle. Pitcher handles. 1 away. So here is the scorpion. Right there. So that's the Ridiculousness logo, so if you wanted to look that up. And that's my story of how I was on, or my video anyway, was on Ridiculousness. Fouch gets drilled in the thigh, takes her base. I might try to show you. If you want to just watch it, you can go to my Twitter, which is... I don't even know what my Twitter is. Chad W. Jenkins, I think. Into right center. Caught. That's Emma Ryan with her second at bat. She's 0 for 2. Dingus now. What's my favorite Coach Wade story? Me, or are you asking the rest of the chat? Fouled away. Hammered down the line, foul. How do I see my own profile on Twitter? Good grief, I don't even know how to work this. I'm a social media professional, for crying out loud. I know how to do it on my computer. Misses outside, 2-2 to Dingus, who walked in the first. All right. All right, I sort of found it. That misses. 3-2. All right, my favorite Coach Wade story. Wow, I mean, I don't. That's drilled into left. Foul. She is pounding the ball, but pulling it a little too much. I don't have a Coach Wade. I don't have a Coach Wade story. He used to be a rodeo clown and into the rodeo back in his youth. That's kind of cool. It's just a cool little fact. It's my favorite thing about him is that that's in his past. You don't meet too many that have that story. Full count. Emma Gordon grounded out to third in the first. She's 0 for 1. Ooh. It is getting cold out here. I brought some blankets. The flag is half staff. Does anybody know why? Fouled away. Ooh, didn't give it to her. A little bit too low. Pioneer men's soccer team just beat Rocky Mountain 5-1 in a bizarre game. Oh, he said she did? Really? All right. Here, let me show you this video. See if I can make this happen.
For the Pioneers, at the bottom of the third, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 runs.
This is ridiculous. Oh, you probably will be able to see that. Okay. Here, I'll hold it up in front of the camera. The first one's good. What's the first one again? Yeah, so if you've seen that floating around social media for the last couple of years, that's mine.
Leading off to the top of the fourth for the Pirates. Third base, number 24, Lexi Duncan.
Lexi Duncan grounded out to first in the first. She's 0 for 1. Hey Siri, why are flags at half-mast?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.org. Have staff or half-mast
All right. Bree Carter. Siri didn't know. Specifically.
Catcher, number 21, Courtney Brooks.
Drilled into the left. Over Fiorella's head into the fence. Brooks is 2 for 2. She pulls in with a double.
Right field, number 17, Lexi Schrader.
Swing and a miss from Schroeder. She reached on a fielder's choice bunt in the second. She's 0 for 1. Called strike 2. The flags are at half-mast to honor former Vice President Walter Mondale. That was one of my earliest, it was definitely my earliest political memory. That was the first election, 84, that I was 7 or something. Where Reagan absolutely throttled Mondale. And that's the only reason I know that name. He was Carter's VP? Or was he before that? Count runs full. Popped up. Carter. 2 down.
Pitcher, number 9, Dakota Rao.
Pitcher, Rao, flat out to center in the second inning. She's 0 for 1. And Mondale was Carter's VP. Sorry. Hanger is there.
The Pirates in the top of the fourth. No runs.
I'm going to eat this Uncrustable.
After 3.5 innings. Pirates 0. Pioneers.
I can't even open it. All right. That's disgusting. I'm ashamed that family members are so addicted to those. The jelly was really sweet and I mean that's fine, that's great. Certainly the star of the show. The bread offered nothing, and the peanut butter could not have been real. That was more preservative than peanut butter, I have to imagine. It's just gross. Not that I have a problem with preservatives, just those preservatives specifically. And I got a Pop-Tart here. Ooh, it's frosted in some kind of way. Some sort of cinnamon situation. The only frosted Pop-Tarts that I've even thought were worthy of attention were strawberry and blueberry. I've never tried anything else, but I'll try these. It smells pretty good. Carter leads off. Drilled down the left field line, but I think pulled foul. One and one. Uncrustables, what are you saying? They're better than... Or are you just saying you like them or what? Served into right. One away.
Right field, number 20, Kelly Dumas.
I would say Uncrustables are better than Mounds and Almond Joy. Called strike one on the right-handed hitting Kelly Dumas. This is the first time I've seen this. Second time. Swing and a miss. 0-2. She had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. So they're better than those candy bars, but they are worse than... Hey, base hit. Nope, foul. Sorry. Got excited. Definitely worse than Pop-Tarts. Definitely worse than granola bars, which is what I also had for dinner just now. The 0-2 to Dumas. Up the middle. Base hit. Look at her getting knocks from both sides of the plate. Reese's? Reese's, that's not even a question. Reese's is a top 5 candy for me. Peanut butter cups. The pieces, I could take or leave. I prefer M&M's. But I like Reese's Pieces. I just Peanut butter cups are a top 5 for me. But I don't know if this is the proper category to be comparing. Fouled away. 1-1 on Shelby Snelling, who grounded out to the pitcher in the second inning. But we are comparing preservative-laden peanut butter, as I guess is what you're saying. Called strike. I agree with you on that, but the peanut butter in Uncrustables are better than they are in Reese's. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 outs.
Center field, number 19, Cordelia Hanger.
I just had a shiver and it shook the whole scaffold. Hey. Yeah. You need this and the iPad. Sounds good. Thank you very much. It was great. It's a bunt down. Base hit. I'll bring up Fiorella. London Scorpion Fiorella. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. Check swing. Puke. She really wanted that one to go foul. We're in the 5th inning already. We're just going for it here. Let me try this Pop-Tart. I think it's a cinnamon. I'm not convinced it's cinnamon. What are the other flavors that's brown like this? It's okay. Alyssa Ramirez struck out swinging in the second. She's 0 for 1. That's a nice hack. I really like that swing. I haven't looked up anybody's numbers. Okay, this is frosted brown sugar cinnamon. Definitely. It's pretty good. That's crushed into deep left. To the wall. Out of the yard! I like that swing. She got it. Hit just off the top of the fence. Let me look at the... I gotta look at those numbers.
Center field, number 25, Hillary Trotman.
That was Ramirez's first home run. Is that right? Alyssa Ramirez was 4 for 25, hitting 160. This was her 11th start. That was her first extra base hit. Yes. Fouch catches it in the air, one away.
Second base, number 3, Macy Austin.
Boy, that swing from Ramirez, that was a vicious, super high bat speed swing. I was just shocked when I saw the offensive numbers and the lack of starts. Maybe battling injury or something, I don't know. It's a ball to Austin, who singled in the first, flied out in the third. She's 1 for 2. I just texted my older brother, who I thought bonded with me in our shame of our dad and younger brother who loved Uncrustables. And I told him that I'd just eaten my first and that I felt guilt and shame. And it was gross, and I threw away the half of it. Pop out to Fouch. But he says, I think they're phenomenal. So I'm the black sheep in this situation, apparently. Well, to be fair, Antonio Harris, the numbers aren't there. That was her first extra base hit, so she has gotten a handful of chances. And hasn't produced yet. But that swing was terrifying. that foul ball on the pitch before. Fouch. Is that 3 or 4 of those for her? We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pioneers trail and have hardly threatened.
One hit, no errors, nobody left. And after 4.5 innings, Pirates lead 1-0.
Thanks, Brad. I felt like I was the only one in this conversation that.
Number 11, Morgan Fouch.
And I don't mind, I'm not like some clean eater by any stretch. But if I get grossed out by the quality of the peanut butter, then it's got to be really bad. The jam was surprisingly delightful, however. Ball 1 to Fouch, who singled in the 1st and was hit by pitch in the 3rd. I expected the bread to be more of a star. Grounded to 3rd. 1 away.
Catcher number 10, Emma Ryan.
Ryan's 0 for 2. Reached down a fielder's choice in the 1st, flat out to right in the 3rd. And I was really close to calling a homer right here. I'm hesitating. The 2-0. The 2-1. This is down 3-1. Ball 4, and I assume the Pioneers will run for Ryan here. I'm going to wrap up. The weather's changing. It's getting cold. And Dengis has walked twice. Emerson at first will be looking to get in the scoring position as quickly as she can. Ball one. I think. I expected him to call that a strike. I didn't think he did. Two and 0. Throw to second. That's a big out. Sorry, I didn't switch the camera. It was kind of an awkward play at second, too. I got to show that to you because I missed it. Into left field, into the corner. Then just pulls in at second. And ouch, that caught stealing hurts. All right, here it is again. Misses the tag, misses the base, and then Emerson just kind of tries to go towards third, and that's... What are we doing, a new pitcher? 29? Interesting. 4-hit shutout. I'm going to move Rao to DP just because I don't know where she is. This is Solari. Alright, so here's the steal again. Caught stealing. Nice pick. Misses the tag, misses the base. Misses the tag again. Emerson scrambles. Out. So new pitcher to face Gordon, and this is, this is a save situation. If she finishes. And Emma Gordon takes strike one. Down the middle. Emma Gordon has had some big hits. Looking for one right here.
The Pioneers in the bottom of the fifth, no runs, one hit, no errors, one runner left. And after 5 complete innings, Clark leads 1-0.
Swallow your pride. there's nowhere to hide. What would you decide when it's on the line? Rocky roads, but we stayed unshakable. Been through it all and we still unbreakable.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Pirates, shortstop number 33, Megan Keller.
Megan Keller is 0 for 2. Struck out in the first. Popped out in the third.
Third base number 24, Lexi Duncan.
Lexi Duncan grounded out to first in the first, popped out to first in the fourth. She's 0 for 2. Fouch, nice over the shoulder catch.
Catcher number 21, Courtney Brooks.
Courtney Brooks singled to left in the second, doubled to left in the fourth. She's 2 for 2. Shallow right, Snelling, or Dumas. Both of them are there. Let's get a run, yeah?
Pirates in the top of the sixth. No runs, no hits, no errors. And after 5.5 innings, Pirates 1, Pioneers 0.
Pioneer men's soccer team beat Rocky Mountain 5-1 today.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Pioneers, number 18, Brianna Carter.
Brianna Carter takes ball 1. Leadoff base runner, let's go. Sorry, jeez. So Dumas has a bunt and a single up the middle. I'm guessing she'll be bunting again in this spot. So the tying run in scoring position for Snelling and Hanger.
Shelby Snelling.
Drilled into right. That's down. Carter had to hold up to make sure it got over Austin and Ramirez. And now it's Hanger, who's the excellent bunter and speed. It just happens sometimes. Ignore my shiver groans. I'm gonna wrap myself up like my grandmother used to. Get a shawl going. This is not working. There's got to be a squeeze situation here. But it's hard to do when the defense is down your throat. Ball 1. Runner moves up. I don't know if that's a free base, though. He stole it. Right? And they say, we love free bases. We live for bases. That one wasn't free. That's why, I mean, you stole it. It's not free. 1-1 on Hanger. Swing and a miss. Got to have this here. Second and third. Down by 1. Bottom 6. Hanger hitting .365. Taps that foul. Hanger hitting .265 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. And big RBI spots she's been pinch hit for because of the slappiness of her game. Grounded. Foul. So a couple times with like bases loaded and 1 out, Coach Wade has pinch hit for Hanger, which would alter her RBI stats probably, but both times that person has come through with big hits, like bases clearing double type stuff. Unlucky. Used a soccer term there properly. Soccer players never do. Unlucky. No. Most of the time, what they should have said was unskilled. But this is a line drive right at the shortstop. That's unlucky. London Fiorella now needing a big 2-out knock. Grounded. Oh, the third baseman snags it and makes the play. Ouch. Go to the 7th, down 1-0.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left. And for 6 complete innings, Clark 1, MNU 0.
Trying to sing over the song so I don't get copyright infringement. It's not a big deal that I do, but it's just annoying to have to deal with it. Jim Smith out here taking pictures. Prayers for Jim Smith, his wife Bev of, I don't know, more than 50 years. They had the funeral for her last weekend after a short battle with some sort of rare cancer. I haven't talked to him since then, except at the soccer game I walked by and I asked him how he's holding up, and it's as expected, not great. I can't imagine. But he says she would want me to be out here, so I'm out here. One 0 to Schroeder, who reached on a bunt, fielder's choice in the 2nd, and popped out to first in the 4th. She's 0 for 2. Foul. Okay, so they are playing a straight 9. This is Solari. Takes ball 1. It's 1-0. Wind is blowing in from center, so right down the back of my neck. Wild's out there sleeveless. I used to be pretty tough, you know. But not Alexis Wild stuff, apparently. Called strike 3.
First base, number 30, Alyssa Ramirez.
Here's Ramirez, who is the difference in this game. She's 1 for 2 with a homer. She did that in the top of the 5th. She's 1 for 2. I said that already. That's drilled into center field. Pushed the wrong button. Eventually got there for Hanger. One might say it hung up there for her, if one were so inclined. Fouch, Ryan, and Dengis, 3 power hitters coming up for the Pioneers. I'm okay.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Pioneers, shortstop, number 11, Morgan Fouch.
Morgan Fouch singled in the 1st, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd in the 5th. She's 1 for 2. How about jump on that first one? Good take. 1-0. Fouch comes in hitting .244 with 4 homers, 25 RBIs. The starting pitcher, Rao, this was her just her second start, so a couple of odd choices. I don't know, it's not an odd choice, just an unusual one for Park so far, apparently. Starting Dakota Rao. Fouled that one away. And she was great. She only had 19 innings throughout the whole season. She's their number 3 pitcher in terms of innings. And now Adriana Soleri. She's 2-8 with a 6.89 ERA. Fouls that one away. Soleri has started 13 games, appeared in 17. This is her 18th appearance. No saves. If she completes this one, it's a save. 66 innings, 93 hits, 40 strikeouts, opponents hitting .327. Grounded to second. One away. Big out. Emma Ryan now.
Emma Ryan.
Hitting .337. This is her 31st start. Five doubles, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. OPS 916. Grounded. Second base. 2 down. I'll bring up Dingus. She's hit a couple home runs lately. Found that power stroke. Hitting .310. This is her 35th start. 3 doubles, 3 homers, all recently. 15 RBIs. Needs to look for a pitch to launch right here. Perfect pitch on the outside and down, called strike 1. Wow. Not hitting that one out. But you're going to have to start swinging at it. So get out there and hit it over to the right field fence. How about the 0-2? That one leaked over the middle a little bit. Good take, 1-2. Trying to work your way back into this at bat. The 1-2. Den just seeing it well. Oh man. I have to go dig a glove out of my car. The 2-2. Oh! Got her swinging. And that'll do it. What a quick game. 1-0. We'll keep it right here. Game 2 in about 20 minutes. Yeah, they're gonna go as soon as they're ready, I think. So don't go too far. You gotta beat this rain. Love you.
Mid-America, we are committed to ensuring our graduates walk away with the skill sets that they need. And we have exciting new programs that are part of our professional and graduate studies and our traditional studies here at Mid-America. As you can see, Mid-America is an exciting place to be, and we're ready for you to jump in and join us as we move forward transforming the world for our God.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mid-America Nazarene University Williams Field for Game 2 of the Park Pirates versus the MNU Pioneers.
Emma Ryan. And in the circle, number 1,
Sarah
Sarah Melodia.
Melodia takes her turn in the circle in Game 2 after the Pioneers lost Game 1,
Second base, number 3,
1-0.
Austin.
Macy Austin leads off for Park, followed by Tolbert and Keller. Duncan, Brooks, Ramirez, 4-5-6. Schroeder, Williams, Protzman, 7-8-9. And Alba is the pitcher. We are ready to go. First pitch from Melodia. Misses upstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Rain is supposed to come around 10, so I got nothing else to say about that. Austin came into the day hitting .314. Melodia she's so good at fielding comebackers generally.
Batting second, left field, number 14, Shay Tolbert.
This is Tolbert. Squares to bunt. Successful sacrifice, 1-4, and there's one away.
Batting third, shortstop, number 33, Megan Keller.
Grounded to third. Dingus hesitates. Gets the out.
Batting fourth, third base, number 24, Lexi Duncan.
Lexi Duncan takes strike one. Melodia on the season is 6-7 with a 3.53 ERA. This is her 14th start. th appearance. In 79 and a third innings, she's given up 102 hits, struck out 46, and opponents are hitting .301. Duncan hitting .255. This is her 31st start. These numbers don't include last game. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. It was off the knuckles. And we'll do it again. The wind has died down significantly, which is really nice because it is cold. Little pop. Fouch. How cold is it? I'm going to say 49.
For the Pirates in the top of the first, no runs, no hits, one Pioneer error, one runner left, and after one half inning. Park
52 and a 50% chance of rain at 10. It's wrap yourself in a blanket weather and bear it. Pioneer baseball team heads to Missouri Valley Friday and Saturday for 4 games. They have won 16 straight, an MNU record. And they sit a game behind, basically 2 games behind Central Methodist for the conference championship or the conference title, or I don't know. There are divisions, so there's a 3-game series to determine the champion anyway.
number 21, Courtney Brooks. And in the circle, number 28, Anna Albaugh.
Anna Albaugh
The bottom of the first for the Pioneers.
has no record.
Center field, number 19.
This is her first start. Boy, Park is really changing things up today. She has no record. 5th appearance, 7.74 ERA. She's thrown 6 1/3 innings. She's given up 13 hits, struck out 3, opponents hitting .371. Two and 0 to Hanger, who came into the day. Hitting .365 with a couple of doubles. Park is 6-25 overall, 6-21 in the heart. Leadoff walk. And 2 of Park's wins have come against the Pioneers, so they've got our number this year.
Batting second, left field, number 4, London Fiorella.
I've got the yawns. They're going to keep coming. I'm not bored. I'm just cold and lonely. There are wolves after me. Bunts that one foul. It's 0-1. This is London Scorpion Fiorella. I think I'm going to try to make that nickname stick. Don't worry, it's not going to happen. Scores to bunt. The 3-1 to Fiorella. Bunted. Interesting. Cordelia Hanger flies all the way to third. Beautiful. We'll bring up Fouch.
Shortstop, number 11, Morgan Fouch.
Fouch came into the day hitting .244. She had I think she was 1 for 3 or 1 for 2 in game 1. A handful of homers and an RBI opportunity early. Out comes the coach. A little early for the Jeopardy theme, right? First visit. Not even that long. Coach is like, hey, we got rain coming at 10. So strikes are better than walks. And Alba is like, thanks, coach. I feel a left center gapper coming right here on 2-0. Is that really the count? I don't think that's the count. I think it's 0-1. But I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it is. I think it's 3-1. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good with counts, but the pitching change or the visit screwed me up. And I can't see the scoreboard from here, so I can't use that as a crutch. Well, the ump is holding up. It looked like 3-2. I think I was right. Wow, it's tough to strike out Morgan Fouch, and that's a big one. And there's also 2 outs. I'm struggling.
Batting fourth, catcher number 10, Emma Ryan.
Wow, neck high, says Emma Ryan. The 2-2. Count runs full, I think. I'm really struggling with the count. This is not a struggle that I usually have. I'm not trusting myself. Audrey Dengis's. Ooh, I thought he was going to ring her up for a second. Audrey Dengis was really dancing hard to that base hit ball 4 chant in the on deck circle, and now here she hits.
Batting fifth, number 8, Audrey Dengis.
Swing and a miss. You don't get 3 strikes for that. 0-2 still. Oh, and 2 on Dengis. Two and 2. The 2-2 backs off again. Smashed into left. Ooh, man, we need a break. Count runs full. This next pitch will be Albaugh's 30th in the bottom of the first. No damage done yet, though. Come on. Bounce this one right off my head. Let's go.
Pioneers in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 runners left. And after 1 complete inning, we have no score.
You can tell us what it was. We can't see left field. Where's left field? That's that way. Are you at this game, Melodias? All the way from California?
I would venture to say that the Bulls over the last 3 weeks or so have been much better at wearing teams down on the defensive end.
Oh my.
Bridges, how do you do?
Miles Bridges with a nasty dunk against the Bulls. My brother just sent me a little clip. The lineup for the Pioneers: Hanger in center, Fiorella in left, Fouch at short, Ryan behind the plate, Dengis at third, Gordon the DP, Carter at first, Snelling and right, 10 burrs the 9 hole at second. Brooks, Ramirez, and Schroeder. Fouled away. See, when I shudder like that, and it shakes the whole production. Into center field, Hanger makes the play. 1 down.
Batting sixth, designated player number 30, Alyssa Ramirez.
Ramirez, the hero of game 1, takes ball 1. The only run so far today, her solo homer in the 5th inning of game 1. Figured it out by watching. Well, I mean, I don't need to say everything, right? The 2-0. Little grounder to Dingus. 2 down.
Batting seventh, right field number 17, Lexi Schrader.
Schrader. I've been saying Schroeder the whole time. Sometimes the OE is the A sound. I sometimes will go with that. We used to do radio at the same time as video. When we started out, it was an audio feed it was called KMNU. This would have been 2010, 2011. The 2-0. And it was student run, not a foul. It was not a foul. It was student led. And so I was like, well, I'm video streaming. Why don't I plug into your audio? That's fouled away. And we can combine our efforts. So back when we started, it was super descriptive because we weren't assuming that everybody was watching it. It was Brett Stillman. He was a sophomore, junior, and senior calling games. That's how I got started, because I threw on a headset and did color commentary for him. And we became really good friends. About 10 years apart in age. Little pop. Yes, the answer to that. AIX class. The answer is yes. Brutal. But yeah, the Brett Stillman and Chad Jenkins show was gold back in the day. KMNU is no longer, so I don't have students come out and do call games, and I can just help them along. I have to do it all myself now.
And after 1.5 innings, Pirates 0, Pioneers 0.
I called the soccer games today with Luke Novak, however. And that's a way better situation. If I can do color plus doing all the other stuff, the stats and the production and the replays, it's way better of a broadcast. And Luke Novak likes doing soccer. I think he might start helping me out next year. Hopefully that can work out. We're talking about getting me a GA. We've been talking about it for years. And he's kind of interested in that. So if he could do play-by-play, like for most sports, plus do the stats when necessary, when there's dual events, that would be awesome. Yeah. Gordon, Carter, and Snelling, 6, 7, 8, due up for the Pioneers. They left a couple on. Takes ball 1. Three and 0. There's one. Chopped foul. And the count runs full on Gordon. Gordon on the season, hitting .245, a double, a homer, 6 RBIs. Grounded to short. From 3-0 to an out. Those are big.
Batting 7th, first base, number 18.
Bree Carter steps to the plate, hitting .203 with 3 doubles, 6 RBIs. Up the middle. Safe. Shelby Snelling.
Batting 8, right field, number
She's
2.
been getting most of the at-bats. Hitting .359 with a double and 6 RBIs. She's been getting the KK at-bats. That's kind of how this has unfolded. Fiorella went from kind of DP to left field. Hanger went from right to center. And Snelling moved into the outfield. She played second base in game 1, as they try to mix and match other ways as well. It's into right field.
Batting 9th, second base, number 15, Hannah Tenberg.
Hannah Tenberg, hitting .188 with 3 doubles, 9 RBIs. Get by her. Third baseman. Pioneers leave another runner on. Can't seem to find that big 2-out hit today. And we go to the third, scoreless.
No errors, one runner left, and after 2 complete innings. Pirates 0, Pioneers 0. Leading off the top of the third for the Pirates and batting 8th. First base, number 18, Haley Williams.
Called strike 1 on Williams to lead off the top of the third. Got her swinging upstairs. Well, I think I'm in a routine now. Finally, I'm part of the out dance. I don't know what it's called. What would you call that?
Batting 9th, center field.
The telling each other of the outs. Cordelia has gotten into the pattern of looking for me now when she's done. So when she does her bow and arrow 2 outs to Fiorella, she'll turn my way and we get the Texas Longhorns double, the hook 'em horns for 2 outs. Just a little shake, just a little simple thing. But yeah, I'm part of the team now. It's kind of a big deal. The 2-1. This is in the dirt, 3-1. Ball 4 to Protzman, the center fielder.
Base number 3,
Macy Austin reached on an error, that little comebacker, in the first inning. She's 0 for 1. Slashed foul. That could have been trouble. Smothered unsuccessfully by Fouch. I don't know if she had much of a play anyway.
Left field, number 14, Shay Tolbert.
Little looper caught by Melodia. Ooh, I thought they got her. All right, so look at after the bow and arrow. 2 down. Here we go.
Shortstop, number 33, Megan Keller.
Here's that play again. Did he get her? Did she get her? Nope. Cold strike. Grounded foul. The count evens. Little pop. Hanger is there. Park threatens, can't score. We go to the bottom of the third, scoreless.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left. And after 2.5 innings, we remain scoreless. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Pioneers, center field, number 19, Cordelia Hanger.
Hanger leads off the bottom of the third. She walked in the first. I didn't see the first pitch, but it felt like a strike. But I'm not sure. But we'll know pretty soon. I think it's 3-1. It's a short. Got her. Fiorella has sacrificed bunt in the first. She has no official at bat.
Number 4, London Fiorella. Shortstop, number 11, Morgan Bouch.
Second baseman caught that. We
No runs, no hits.
10 straight scoreless innings.
We're scoreless. Leading off the top of the fourth for the Pirates, third base, number 24, Lexi Duncan.
Lexi Duncan popped out to short in the first. She's 0 for 1. Popped up. I think I moved both my cameras on that one. How's camera 1? Oh yeah.
Courtney Brooks.
Camera 1 is intertwined with camera 2. I've got a big tripod and then a smaller one nested inside there. Carter on the backhand, nicely done. And we'll bring up Ramirez, still the only person who's dented the plate in this game. Solo homer in the 5th inning of Game 1. Right back through the box. 2-out single for Ramirez. That'll bring up Schrader, the right fielder. That was the first hit of the game for Park. And second hit of the game for anybody. Sorry. Fouch is there.
Pirates in top of the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. And after 3.5 innings, Park 0, MNU 0.
I think maybe Rob Wade canceled the walk-up music for this game. And there was no music between... Oh, here it is. Never mind. Announcer overlay? Let's see what this is. Emma Ryan fouls off the first pitch.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Pioneers, catcher number 10, Emma Ryan.
Whoops. 1 strike. Emma Ryan walked in the first. Grounded up the middle. Shortstop bobbles. Recovers in time.
Third base, number 8, Audrey Genges.
What is that? There's up the middle for a base hit. I'll quit screwing around with my toys.
Designated player number 3, Emma Gordon.
I'm trying to find that image. I usually have in the top right corner. I accidentally deleted it. Now I can't find out where to put it. Called strike 1 to Emma Gordon. Gordon grounded out to short in the second. I think Coach Wade might want a runner. Taylor Emerson runs it first for Dengis. Into left field, a hit. Pioneers threatening again. It brings up Bree Carter, who had the only other hit for the Pioneers so far. She singled in the second.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 29, Adriana Soleri.
Solari comes in. She got the save in game one. There we go. I found it. Now my broadcast is complete. I can fade it, you know. I like the solid option, though.
Now batting for the Pioneers, number 18, first base, Brianna Carter.
Solari will face Carter. Popped up. In play. 2 down. Ouch.
Right field, number 2, Kelsey Snelling.
Snelling flat out to right in the second inning. Pioneers have not had a clutch hit all game long. I shouldn't say that. There was a situation, may have even been in this game, where there was a runner on second and somebody did get the hit, but had to wait until it was down, so they only got to third. Slashed foul. 1-2. Ooh, Snelling was ready to throw the bat and go back to the dugout, but the ump said, no, it was outside. And I think he was right. It's possible. That's not what Snelling was thinking, but it looked like it. The 2-2. Little looper. Drought continues. We go to the fifth, scoreless.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the fourth, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left, and after 4 complete innings, we remain scoreless. for the Pirates. First base, number 18, Haley Williams.
Haley Williams struck out swinging in the third. She's 0 for 1. Popped up fouling out of play. 0 and 1. Change up. Again, that makes everybody really happy. Change-ups that are taken for strikes. Joyous occasion. The 0-2. Sorry, top of 3. Bottom of 6. Are you okay? The 1-2. Little shank to first. Carter handles. 1 away.
Center field, number 25, Hillary Protzman.
Protzman walked in the third. Called strike on the inside part. 1 and 1. I can actually hear the umpire from out here, which is why I can tell what the call is before he makes his motion. That one was a later call. Grounded foul. The left side of the infield was really surprised that they didn't get the call. It didn't look like from here that she swung, but both Fouch and Dengis were like, what? Drilled into center, right center. 2 down. Macy Austin, top of the order. What are you talking about, class? You watching Baker? How are they doing? I don't care. Never mind. Nine, 1-2 due up for the Pioneers. Tenberge, Hanger, and Fiorella combined 0 for 3 with a walk and a sacrifice.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Pioneers, second base, number 15, Hannah Tenberge.
Has a chance. Safe. Second baseman Austin tried a cool glove flip. The Pioneers have a leadoff base runner. Hanger will do her bunt thing, and if she can beat it out, we got something. Well, we'll have something cooking regardless, but it's a good situation. That ball gets away. I'm going to give her a passed ball on that. Pretty harsh. But that's borderline. So if you wanted to get crazy, you could do a fake bunt steal, run up the third baseman's back, and then let Hanger do her thing with a runner on third and nobody out. I don't know if we want to get crazy, though. We just need a run. Gets the bunt down. Third baseman fires to first. Got her. Runner on third, one out. Oh, 5-4.
Left field, number 4, London Fiorella.
Sacrifice bunt in the first. Ground out to short in the third. She's 0 for 1. This has to happen. Foul. Ouch. Oh, 1 on Fiorella. And this is 1-1. Is anyone feeling squeeze here? We're not much of a squeezing team. The 1-1. And unless there are some nonverbal cues, well, that's what all signs are, aren't they? There's not even being signs given, so this is Fiorella driving this run. Make it happen. 3-1. The 3-1. Heater upstairs gets by her and the count runs full. This is the biggest pitch of the game right here. Barely got a piece of that one. Similar pitch as last time, but Fiorella with 2 strikes cuts down on her swing just a touch. Get enough that foul ball. Another full count pitch. Oh! Okay. Good take. She was all over that.
Number 11, Morgan Fouch.
Morgan Fouch struck out in the first, popped out in the third. She's 0 for 2. Expect Fiorella to take off. And she just kind of walks to second. 1-0 on Fouch. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. Get the ball to the outfield. Pioneers should take the lead. Swing and a miss. Two and one. If you're just joining us, the Pioneers have not touched the plate in 11 innings today. Fouled away, 2-2. Park has only dented the plate once. A solo homer in the top of the 5th of Game 1. It's not an offensive environment. Cold, and what slight wind there is blowing in. The 2-2, contact crucial. Fouled away. Another 2-2 pitch from Solari. Into right field, foul. Fouch comes ready again. Solari rocks and fires. Shallow center. I don't know if this is going to be deep enough. Dive. Tenberge was not tagging, however. And there are 2 down.
Catcher number 10, Emma Ryan.
Emma Ryan now needs a 2-out knock. Or some sort of error, wild pitch, whatever. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. Takes one right down Broadway. I've never said that before. 0-1. Tenberge was a couple steps off of third so that if that dropped in she could score, which was way more likely than the dive. Called strike 2. Into right field and down. Clutch hit from Ryan. 1 run scores. Here comes a second. Safe at the plate. Ryan heads to second, where she is tagged out. But the Pioneers get 2 runs. It's a Christmas miracle. Emma Ryan out at second, and I have the sequence right here. Check it out.
The bottom of the fifth. 2 runs on 2 hits.
Look at Emma Ryan, man. Yes.
After 5 complete innings. Pioneers lead 2-0.
They had her out at home if she comes up with this clean, but she couldn't. Alright, so now it's a new play. And that's just 2-6. Okay. Sweet Mary, I thought we'd never score again. Didn't it feel like that? Jeez. Here it is from camera 1 the whole time, so we'll see what everyone's doing here. That's some just amazing plate coverage. It took Fiorella a step to get going. With 2 outs, you got to go on the swing. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Oh, she's got to avoid that bat. Ump is saying safe. Fiorella did get the plate. And a nice throw from the catcher.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Pirates. Left field, number 14, Shea Tolbert.
Top 6, Shea Tolbert. Sacrifice bunt in the first, popped out to the pitcher in the third. She's 0 for 1. Doesn't 2-0 feel like 6-0? Runs are at a premium. Shallow left. Foul. Grounded to Tenberge. Nice quick release.
Shortstop, number 33, Megan Keller.
Megan Keller grounded out to third in the first. Flied to center in the third. She's 0 for 2. Fouls that one away. 1-2. Keller came into the day. Why can't I find her? Hitting .217, 3 doubles, a homer, 11 RBIs. Little pop, hanger. Can't get there. Another scorpion play.
Third base, number 24, Lexi Duncan.
Lexi Duncan popped out to short in the first, flat out to left in the fourth. She's 0 for 2. Nice block from Ryan. I think Hanger would have been better served to go fingers down on that catch. She was kind of caught in between as she went into the dive, and that's what ultimately cost her. Up the middle. Tying runs are on base with 1 out. That brings up Brooks, the catcher. She's 0 for 2. Flat out to center in the second. Grounded to first in the fourth.
Courtney Brooks.
Up the middle, Melodia fires to third. That brings up Ramirez.
Designated player,
Keep her in the yard.
Melissa Ramirez.
Cannot make a mistake with this vicious hack that she brings to the plate. And misses up 1-0. Ooh, didn't get that one. 2-0. Wow, I thought that was way foul. I was just kind of obligatory follow it with the camera, and that was a big out. I think it was foul, but certainly easily playable for Fiorella.
Half inning. Pioneers lead 2-0.
Bottom 6, 2-0. What's the batter's box camera? No, yeah. The 500-foot cord that I leave out maintenance mode over it out here. So, no distance cameras today. Now, the good news is it's still a usable cord. I just need to put a new end on it because I had 50 extra feet coiled up out here by the scaffold, and that's what got tangled up into the lawnmower. And there's just pieces and shreds of it everywhere. But all they did was rip off my 50 feet extra, so now it's the proper size cord. But, yeah, still needs an end, which is a hassle. I could have just grabbed baseball's 500-foot cord, but I got 2 cords so that I wouldn't have to keep doing that, and so I kind of was like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. That's why I got 2 cords, but I ruined one. It's my fault. The maintenance guy was apologizing to me, and no, that's absolutely my fault.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 8, Carmen
Oh.
Miller.
New pitcher.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Pioneers, third base, number 8, Audrey Dinges.
I thought he said Carmen Miller. He did. She's 0-5. That pitch is called a strike. With a 13.67 ERA, she's pitched 14 in the third innings. 34 hits, 9 strikeouts, opponents hitting .479. Big swing and a miss from Dinges. Popped up on the infield, shortstop, one away.
Designated player, number 3, Emma Gordon.
Emma Gordon is 1 for 2. She grounded out in the second and singled in the fourth. The rain is coming any minute. I said 10 o'clock. I don't know how close to 10, but that misses down 2-0. I think Emma Gordon is going to tattoo this pitch. I'm not calling a homer, but I'm calling a missile somewhere. Yeah, up the middle. Didn't get any elevation on it, but that was smoked. It's a good matchup. I know my matchups.
First base, number 18, Brianna Carter.
Bree Carter singled in the second, popped out in the fourth. She's 1 for 2. After that fly out to center, Shelby Snelling, who's flat out to right twice. She's over 2. She'll step in. Dugout's really loose right now, which I'm not judging. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just, it is what it is. But exceptionally loose right now. Swings through that one 1-1. Grounded, third baseman. 3 outs. First baseman, I don't think, was quite sure. We go to the 7th. Let's end this thing, beat the rain, and go home. It may not sound like it in my voice, but I do really love doing this. Just that today, specifically, I did 2 soccer games immediately followed by this. This was rescheduled, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. And they accommodated me, which is great. Usually it's like, well, we're rescheduling the games and I don't care that we have soccer. But they were like, no, let's do it after soccer so that we can have full coverage on short notice. And I said, if we go to overtime or something, you're going to have to wait for me because 6:30 ain't going to cut it. It was already 6:15 without overtime. If it was overtime, this would have started at 7 at the very least. Like 2 overtimes and a shootout, that takes a long time. But thankfully it was a relatively normally paced game. I got out here at 6:15, started plugging things in. It's a long process. I usually try to be done setting up an hour before the game starts. And that's never the case. It's, takes a long time. Schrader called strike 1. Melodia looking for a complete game shutout. She's given up 3 hits so far. Whoa, that almost got Wade. Rob Wade. Got her swinging.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 13, Kaylee Day.
13. Is Day. Did they pinch hit for Schrader too? I don't know why that felt like a pinch hitter to me, but called strike 1. What? Up the middle, no play. And the tying run comes to the plate.
Center field, number 25, Hillary Trotman.
Called strike. This hitter is 25. That's correct, okay.
Second base, number 3, Macy Austin.
Macy Austin, Park's final hope, unless she can reach. Called strike. Austin reached on an error twice and grounded out to the pitcher. She's 0 for 3. 10 Burge. Ball game. Complete game shutout for Sarah Melodia. Pioneers salvage a split. And that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Love you.